7 interesting facts about the Japanese katana. I'm excited, you're excited, but not as excited as this chick. Number 1, the samurai warrior and his sword. In movies, pop culture, the relationship between the samurai warrior and his sword is sometimes depicted as a deep spiritual bond. While that may be true, the wider consensus is that the sword was nothing more than just a very important tool of war. Also, bows and spears were the soldiers' primary weapons in the battlefield. Of course, the katana had its own value in war, especially in close combat, where the aforementioned weapons were of little use. Number 2, sword making was a serious undertaking. Making a samurai sword required serious dedication. For swordsmiths, it was much more than just turning up to a smithy and forging a blade. Traditional katana makers purified themselves before even beginning the forging process. They did this by abstaining from sexual activities, fasting, and reciting prayers under a waterfall. This kind of reverence was practiced throughout the sword making process. Number 3, the first samurai swords were not curved. The first samurai soldiers may have used straight blade, imported from Korea or China. The curved blade that was associated with the katana today came much later, after the samurai recognized the value of such a design while attacking from horseback, also in the design of making the katana. Other parts of the katana were valuable too. The blade was the most important part of the samurai sword. However, other parts also determined its value. The tsuba, or handguard, was sometimes considered such as valuable as the blade itself. Also, there were designated specialists for mounts and scabbards, and the combination of their varied skills gave the katana its eventual worth. Number 5, katanas were used in World War II. In the Meiji Reformation in the 19th century changed the way the Japanese viewed war weapons. The emperor was a big advocate of firearms, and so samurai swords were slowly phased out. However, it's interesting to note that katanas were still used during World War II. Number 6, samurai swords were banned after World War II. Samurai swords were banned in the period of 1945 to 1953, thus effectively ending mass production. Once the ban lifted, only certified swordsmiths could make them. Today, Japanese swordsmiths must undertake a lengthy apprenticeship before they're allowed to forge the katana. The number of swords that they can make per year is also regulated. Number 7, Japanese citizens have a right to own the katana. Citizens can own katanas registered with the Japanese Sword Association as long as the sword has historical or cultural significance. To legally own a katana, one must possess a certificate of authenticity and ownership permit. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. And if you're interested, in the bottom, in the link description below, you can purchase your own handmade Japanese katana. Thanks. Take care.